Meghan Markle showed her enthusiastic support for Team USA during the wheelchair basketball final at the Invictus Games, taking center stage alongside her husband, Prince Harry. The Duke had previously mentioned that Meghan would also back Nigeria due to her heritage, but her true allegiance was unmistakably evident during this event. Wearing a Stars and Stripes badge, Meghan joined the spirited American fans in cheering on Team USA against France. She received the badge from a fellow supporter seated behind her and couldn't contain her excitement, raising her hands in the air and vocally supporting the team. Throughout the match, Meghan stood and applauded, sharing moments of tension and amusement with Harry. The couple couldn't help but chuckle at the sight of the French mascot, a giant rooster dressed in red, white, and blue. Meghan's vocal support for Team USA was echoed by the lively American fans, creating a vibrant atmosphere in the Merkur Arena. Prince Harry had been a staunch supporter of the UK team since arriving in Dusseldorf, interacting with many competitors and happily posing for selfies. However, given his residence in California and his adopted country, the United States, it's likely he also had a soft spot for the American team. Meghan, dressed casually in all black, attended 3 events with Harry by her side. The crowd eagerly sought glimpses of her, snapping photos as she arrived. She proudly displayed her allegiance to her home country with a Stars and Stripes badge on her sweater, a gift from a Team USA supporter. During halftime, the crowd was encouraged to illuminate their mobile phones and wave them in the air. Although Harry and Meghan didn't have phones, they swayed along to the music. Meghan found humor in the French mascot's efforts to energize the team, sprinting up and down the court. In response, a Team USA supporter mirrored the enthusiasm, waving the Stars and Stripes. The crowd erupted in cheers and applause as Meghan took her seat in the Merkur Arena. Dressed in a casual J.Crew sweater, shorts, and Channel flat pumps, the 42-year-old mother of 2 waved to the delighted crowd, sharing hugs and cheers with Australian team supporters seated nearby. While Harry had been busy taking selfies with fans, today, most in the crowd were eager to be photographed with Meghan. Earlier in the day, Harry received an unusual gift from the Australian team, a pair of budgie smugglers, continuing a tradition from previous games. The Duke was scheduled to visit the swimming competition later in the day. The 4th day of the Invictus Games featured more than 2,000 schoolchildren who were excitedly discussing Meghan's presence. Although their 2 young children remained in Montecito, California, Harry and Meghan enjoyed a wheelchair match between Australia and Ukraine. After the wheelchair basketball match concluded, Harry and Meghan found themselves surrounded by enthusiastic fans eager to take photos with them. Meghan struck up a friendly conversation with Australian competitor Laura Raynell, a 28-year-old athlete from New South Wales, who was seated beside her. Their chat revolved around Laura's beanie hat, which Meghan found amusing. Meghan inquired if Laura was feeling cold, to which Laura humorously responded that she hailed from Australia, Oz, and was accustomed to chilly temperatures. During their conversation, Meghan also shared some insights into her life, mentioning her 2 young children back in California. She conveyed that her kids were excited about the Invictus Games, but were perhaps too young to fully grasp the significance of the event. Laura Raynell had been participating in various sports such as powerlifting, archery, and rowing, showcasing her athletic prowess. On the other hand, Harry engaged in an animated discussion with Tavis Watt, a 49-year-old psychologist associated with the Australian team. Following the basketball match, Harry and Meghan took part in a children's relay race. It was a friendly competition between the Sussex couple, with each of them leading opposing teams in a race around the basketball court. Harry cheered on his team, encouraging the young participants who were attending the games to support their family and friends. Meghan also enthusiastically clapped her hands as her group of youngsters raced. The couple had the honor of presenting medals to all the participants while Queen's anthem, "We Are the Champions," resonated throughout the arena. Earlier in the day, Meghan embraced her rock star welcome by walking over to a group of fans who were chanting her name. In response to their excitement, she reached out to give them high fives and pose for selfies. Harry and Meghan, hand in hand, strolled across the court, with Harry even ensuring his wife's comfort by guiding her with a hand on her back. Before taking a team photo with all the children involved in the race, Harry noticed an obstruction in the frame and promptly removed it, a small but considerate gesture that photographers surely appreciated. The couple graciously posed for numerous selfies with the families and friends of the young racers. Meanwhile, Meghan had a meeting with the Chief of Defense for Nigeria. In his opening ceremony speech, Harry had disclosed that Meghan had Nigerian heritage, specifically 43% Nigerian descent. During the meeting, Meghan was introduced to several members of the Nigerian team and the defense chief. In keeping with tradition, they bestowed upon her an honorary name, Amira Ngozi Lolo, which she could use if she ever visited the country. To cap off their day, Harry and Meghan had the privilege of awarding the gold medals to the victorious USA team from the wheelchair basketball final. Meghan couldn't contain her excitement when the court announcer declared the USA as the champions. As she presented the medals, Meghan embraced each of the players, while Harry also joined in, offering heartfelt congratulatory hugs. As the announcer urged the crowd to express their support for the USA team, she enthusiastically bounced on her toes. The Duchess was informed that the name Amira means warrior princess, Ngozi signifies blessed, and Lolo represents a loyal wife. Event organizers mentioned that Harry had intentions of visiting a neighboring court later in the day where Team UK was competing against Canada. Harry and Meghan had a busy schedule ahead, with plans to attend a swimming event and wheelchair rugby later in the day. The Duke officially launched this year's sports competition for wounded military personnel and veterans on Saturday night. After Meghan's arrival from Los Angeles with a stopover in London Heathrow, the couple was reunited in Germany the previous night. Meghan, 42, explained that her delay was due to milkshakes and a school drop-off. She had spent some extra time with their children, Prince Archie, 4, and Princess Lilibet, 2, at their Montecito mansion before heading off to the event. Addressing the audience, she expressed her delight at being there and apologized for her tardiness, saying, "It is so special to be here, and I am sorry I was a little late for the party. I had to spend a little bit more time getting our little one settled at home, 3 milkshakes and a school drop-off. I only landed a couple of hours ago and I'm thrilled the first event I can do for Invictus is here with all of you. I hear it has got off to a good start so far. We can't wait to one day bring our kids as well so they can experience just how fantastic this is," she added. Harry, who had been in Germany since Friday afternoon for the games he founded in 2014, encouraged the guests to connect with each other. For the occasion, the Duchess wore a black shirt dress by Banana Republic, and an aide mentioned that she had managed to get ready within an hour after arriving at the £2,000 a night presidential suite at the hotel where Harry was staying, doing her own hair and makeup. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.